is Dr. John Whitney. I'm a family medicine physician for Beacon Medical Group at our Cleveland Road site. I've been in practice now almost 4 years, so it seems like just yesterday that I started. I was fortunate enough to do family medicine residency here in South Bend. Memorial Hospital has a top-tier family medicine residency program. Besides the unopposed training, we have the OB fellowship, a sports medicine fellowship, and then in association with Notre Dame, a health services management master's program. The real question is, why would I want to choose to stay in South Bend afterwards? And I can't say enough about this location and city, or Beacon Health System for that matter. It's right in that sweet spot between a huge city where you're just a tiny cog in a huge health system. You battle the rush hour traffic, felt a little lost in the big cities, versus the really small towns or smaller cities where you really struggle to have enough resources to provide good care to your patients. My family also really loves the amenities of our location, so has most everything that we want on a daily basis, and a lot of really fun day trip opportunities to Chicago, a lot of Lake Michigan beaches. We especially enjoy Amish country, Indianapolis also within a day's trip, so it's been a great location overall. So the job search, it kind of reminded me of dating. So you have the initial, hi, here's my name, here's where I went to school, what do you like to do? Oh, me too. But it is very much fake, best face forward. You really are both presenting the best thing about it. So the initial job interview is very helpful just to see, is this at all compatible as far as the type of work that you're looking for, is that available? But there's lots of places where you can end up working. So the next phase of how do I really decide if my personality fits here? What is my really day-to-day gonna look like? What are the downsides to the health system? There's a lot more to find out that you can't find with those interview days or just looking at the data on what type of practice they have. So that was the biggest challenge, is really feeling like, what is the personality and environment going to be like? So that took some extra digging. The most helpful thing that really helped me clinch the process was being able to talk to several sources of information outside the initial clinic, the initial people associated with the job. So my favorite was a retired physician. He had practiced at my clinic for several decades, knew the whole history, the practice environment. He was still very interested in his old clinic being successful. So as we interacted, he could give me positive feedback that I was a good fit, but I also got to get a more authentic look on what that clinic really was like. I was privileged to be able to interact with several patients who went to that site as well. And then this is a little bit more risky, but I was even able to talk with a physician who had been hired there, left after only a few months. That took a little bit of work to track down his information, but very helpful to interact with him about why it didn't work out for him, just to make sure that that wasn't something that would be a game changer for me as well. So that is okay to specifically ask for that information. It does take some extra work to investigate those other sources of information, but it does provide a more authentic look at what that practice might really look like.